Let's get one thing straight. Small talk is a trap. It's a conversational pothole designed to lure you into saying, "I'm fine, Hut," when you're clearly not fine, and then listening to someone else describe the weather as though they personally invented it. It's the human version of spam email. Now, if you're autistic, social interaction often feels like being dropped into a game with no rulebook, no save points, and everyone else apparently playing on God mode. You spend the first 30 years of your life thinking, maybe if I just study them harder, like David Attenborough with a notebook full of social cues, but eventually you realize the Stoics already cracked the code centuries ago. Other people are chaos, and you can't control chaos. You can only control whether you lose your mind trying. Marcus Aurelius said, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, and unsociable." If he lived today, he'd have added, "And at least 3 of them will interrupt me mid-sentence to tell me I'm being too blunt." Stoicism doesn't tell you to like everyone. It just says you don't get to let them wreck your peace. Because if every thoughtless comment or awkward pause sends your brain into a tailspin, you'll spend your life emotionally bankrupt from trying to interpret every twitch of an eyebrow. The Stoics would call that an error in investment. You're putting your peace of mind in a volatile market, namely the opinions of other people. And here's the thing, for many autistic folks, social masking feels like survival. You learn to mirror, to soften, to calculate the acceptable dosage of you per conversation. It's exhausting. The Stoics wouldn't call that weakness, they'd call it adaptation. But they'd also whisper in that annoying wise tone of theirs, "Remember, virtue is living according to your nature." Translation: at some point you're allowed to drop the act and just be. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly." That includes learning to navigate human interaction without imploding. You don't have to be the life of the party. You don't even have to go to the party. You just have to be deliberate. Say what you mean what you say. And if all else fails, strategically retreat to a quiet corner with a beverage and your dignity intact. Stoic social confidence doesn't come from mastering charm. It comes from mastering detachment, from realizing that the world doesn't crumble if you say something weird, miss a cue, or run out of words mid-sentence. You're not broken. You're just running a different operating system in a world that keeps forgetting to update its drivers. So the next time someone calls you awkward, take it as a compliment. Awkwardness is honesty, with the safety filters removed. And in a world where everyone's pretending to be fine, authenticity is practically a superpower.